Welcome, dear friends. Here we are with another program at Kardec Radio, the Spiritist Magazine program. We are so joyful to be here today. And every week at Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m., we meet. We talk about the Spiritist Magazine. We share the resources of the Spiritist Magazine, and we collectively look at one article from one of the issues and how the teachings of Spiritism can apply to our daily lives. Today, we have issue 54. As a reminder, we put it here for the people who follow us later. You can visit spiritistmagazine.org. You'll find the link to the PDF version of the magazine there. If you're watching this and not just listening, you'll see me pull up and share my screen. You can get the link for the app, so you can have the apps on your cell phones and tablets. And you can even order the physical copy of the magazine if you wish to share and give it as a gift or use it at your Spiritist Center, whichever way we use. In the Spiritist Magazine, it always joyfully and happily nourish our souls. Today's issue is issue 54, and the title of the article is Collaboration. We are in December when this first airs. This time of the year where winter is approaching, the days are getting colder and shorter. It's time to bring this inner reflection, the cycles of life, and the different seasons of the planet and our different seasons of life for reflection, restoration, and community building. So today's article is, let's put the author here, right? By Meimei through the medium Francisco Candido Xavier. There we are. So everybody who comes after will know where we are. Looks a little bit gigantic on my screen, but that's okay. There might even be a way to change this, but we'll figure it out together. It's okay. We can always return and think about this later, because we are going to put in this overlay so we know where we are. Okay, so let's ensure that we are together. So if you were to visit spiritistmagazine.org, you'll find the link to this beautiful work, which is from the issue 54, which I happen to have here, the physical copy of the magazine. So I have a couple of copies ordered because I like to share with you what I have. Here we have beautiful works of Zebedee's family. I want to go exactly to the article we're going to talk about. It's halfway through. Right there. Collaboration. Beautiful, wonderfully written, dictated by the spirit Meimei, which is a synonym, a nickname, right? Of Ima de Castro, I believe is her name, where we have her bringing us these teachings today. So collaboration. Who are you collaborating with in your life? Remember, even to be alive at the age that we are, someone took care of us, someone taking care of us, someone is currently taking care of the roads of the hospitals, of the schools, in both realms of life. So, what is your collaborative network in this lifetime? The first thing Meimei says is, no one accomplishes anything without the help of someone else. Because we want to do it together, make myself smaller, make the text larger, right? No one accomplishes anything without the support of someone else. And many of us go about our day thinking that everything that we have is only due to ourselves. And that just shows our level of arrogance, right? Yes, there's merit. A lot of things that we have accomplished are due to our hard work, but also to the collaborations with others. And she says, Meimei says, not me, think about it, and you know how to collect the needed help for the execution of the tasks to which you are devoted. Collaboration and reciprocity. So when we collaborate, when we give of ourselves, we may be reciprocated. Someone else may give the best they have to ourselves. The tree protects its source, and the source feeds the roots. The soil shelters the seed, and the seed produces values that honor it, right? You plant the seed goes deep down, grow roots, shoot one little leaf, green leaf, and that leaf starts to to undergo photosynthesis and uses the sun. It grows into a beautiful tree, and ultimately later, the roots of the tree and the branches of the tree protect the soil underneath it. She says, help your companions in everyday life so they can help you in return. Now, it's not quid pro quo. We don't do it so that we can return, but we give it, we do it, and our companions may be able to give in return. Nobody materialized this or that ideal without those who become resources of expression. And with the understanding that all of us interconnected spirits working towards perfection on the earth are still growing beings. Do not expect for perfect relationships to fulfill your needs. So we are here together. You and I are here together, listening and watching the Spiritist magazine. And we are interconnected with those in the spiritual realm as well, meaning we are bringing the best of us and we're connecting to spirits that are like us. Nobody that we enter in relationship with is perfect on the earth. That's not a world of perfection. It's a world of trials and expiations. So she says, do not expect for perfect relationships. So we need to meet people where they are, raise them up as we raise ourselves up, as we ascend, as we progress, as we elevate. You will always encounter people in the world that will show failures in their mechanism of actions. So these are us. We are good in some aspects and not so good in others. An individual holds sharp reasoning but does not show refinement of sentiment, right? We have a lot of intellectualized people who don't feel for others. And that other one reveals a generous heart, but yet has still not perceived the need for studying. People are so good, generous heart, but they say, I'm just going to stay with the sentiment of spiritism. No, we have to study. We have to go to the center. We have to undergo courses and classes. We have to refine ourselves. Another individual communicates optimism and enthusiasm, but seems to delay manners in the practice of discipline. They're always up to the task, but they don't arrive on time, they never put together, so on and so forth. Yet another person is a model of honesty, however, underestimates the value that courtesy may have on the productivity of the services in progress, right? We are honest. We say it as it is. And then we forget that there's courtesy, there's kindness, there's ways to say things that are true, that help us keep the services and products moving, spiritual products, just spiritual services. As also being in the condition of imperfect workers, take advantage of learning from others' qualities and using patience on others' imperfections, observing that we are all in the process of evolution towards our future ahead. So, this is our task for the week. Take advantage of learning from people's qualities. What is it that they have that is good? What are they doing that is productive and helpful? And then we learn from it. And using patience, so we have to learn patience on the imperfections of others as much as we are patient and kind with our own imperfections. So, what have I already accomplished, and how can I use that for the good instead of focusing on what I lack? The same goal from others. Do unto others. This is what Jesus said, right? Do unto others. Remember that a stone is capable of bruising, but if founded in the right place during construction, it becomes an agent of sturdiness for the building, the standing building, right? You can either hurt or you can build. We choose to build with Christ. The electric force is susceptible to generate destructive fires. However, if properly controlled, it is source of energy and light. And that's what allows us to be here. Your internet, your electricity, the heat, properly channeled, can be in the service of goodness. Help all the brothers and sisters who cross your path, especially those who support you. So we help them to grow. We help them in their difficulties. We are learning patience and kindness. Not even God decided to be alone in the sustenance of the universe. God is not alone. He has a whole host of superior spirits that help him. For God chose his own children to participate with him in the works of creation. That's you. That's you, dear friend. You are a co-creator in a smaller plane, in a lesser plane. Jesus is a co-creator in a greater plane because he can create planets. He's caring for us as our spiritual governor of the planet. And Jesus himself, in the formation of Christianity that is increasing over the centuries, called 12 disciples, and even from the 12. So Jesus came to the earth right after thousands and millions of years of preparation, prepared a group of spirits to reincarnate and join him in his journey, as well as those who were in the spiritual realm supporting the cause. Thousands and thousands of years of announcement of the Messiah, right, in written form. And then he came and he didn't work alone. So we're not to work alone. We have to collaborate. It resonates because we are in the spirit of the holidays. In Spiritism, we're Christians, so it's the spirit of Christmas. But there are a lot of people on the earth who don't celebrate Christmas, and there's nothing wrong with that. Because our brothers and sisters may be celebrating other holidays that we are unaware of. They are all children of God. They collaborate in the progress of the planet as much as you and I. And then we are understanding. Jesus would not say, oh, celebrate Christmas. I don't like you. That's not Jesus. That's us toddlers saying that. But he came And we honor him as spiritists by working well together, supporting one another, reaching out, joining forces so that the world can be a better place. In the spirit of collaboration, this is from this book, Deus Aguarda, God Awaits by Meimei, through Xavier. And then our dear Vanessa Salon, a great collaborator, the editor-in-chief of the Spiritist magazine, founder of the Kardec Radio, great collaborator of our Spiritist Center here in Richmond. She has whole podcast list on YouTube or in SoundCloud of Kardec Radio, where you can listen to her interpretation of all of the messages or most of the messages of this book. Dear friends, I wish you much learning from everyone's quality, much patience with everyone's imperfections, and the spirit of collaboration and service with Christ. May you stay well, may you stay safe, and hopefully I will see you next week, God willing as well. Take care. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.